We have a couple of special guests in our studio with us. We
do.
have the Mayor of Gardiner, Thom Harnett. Hi, Thom. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Fire Chief Al Nelson from the Gardiner Fire Department. Al, good to see you as well.
Good morning.
I'm really glad to have you guys in here because of recent events that happened in Gardiner and the tremendous job that the Gardiner Fire Department did. We're kind of saluting them. Al, you guys did a fantastic job. You and the guys, we'll say, okay? Yeah.
And we really appreciate the community support has just been huge. It certainly is a team effort. No department can perform at a fire like that alone. I mean, you need your surrounding communities.
No, we're talking about the fire downtown,
the downtown
Gardiner.
fire itself.
That was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. And part of recognizing those communities is the event that the mayor will talk about that's coming up on Thursday.
Okay.
But I just want to take this moment, and I've said it before. I'll continue to say it probably till I'm no longer the fire chief. Is that there's no way we could have done that without the help of those surrounding communities. Huge.
Well, it's good that everybody can pitch in. What time did you guys get the call on that?
Call came in at 4:24 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, okay. Wow, that's an afternoon. That's kind of an unusual fire time, isn't it?
Well, they don't really schedule these things.
No, but I always think of something like that, like
late at
night, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, or
Yeah.
first thing in the morning. The afternoon is that's kind of a.
There's no. Again, we don't.
Well,
schedule,
we don't schedule.
At 10:30
Really?
today,
4:30 in the afternoon. It's almost time to go home.
I didn't think you would.
But what you are saying is true. Is that usually midday there's a lot of people around and fires get recognized quicker, so they don't get a big start on you. This had a big start.
It had a big start.
It had a big start. There was heavy fire from the back side of the building when we showed up.
Yeah.
So, you're right in some respects, is that in the middle of the day, a lot of times you get there and it's a smaller fire, you can manage it. That was not the case.
But that was not the case here. But it's nice to see that all the businesses opened again. Gerard's just opened yesterday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they called. They were so excited.
They were excited, yeah.
And congrats to them for being able to open up again.
Absolutely.
And what a great business that is, and Jeff and his crew down there do a fabulous job.
Oh, bang up job.
Yeah,
absolutely
great
fantastic.
people there.
All right, well, let's bring the mayor in. Thom, you have a kind of a special event, I guess, coming up.
We do, and I'd like to thank you and B98.5 for getting us on to talk about that. And
Our pleasure.
I also just want to take a second to compliment our chief. You said that we would hope to have him around for a while. Absolutely. The job that he did with his crew was nothing short of miraculous.
Yeah,
and I also want to extend thanks to about 100 men and women that came from other communities to help us in our time of need. Without them, I shudder to think what downtown Gardiner would look like today.
Yeah, isn't that great?
And as way of a thank you, a big Gardiner hug and a thank you, this Thursday night, we're having a concert as part of our waterfront concert series.
Okay.
Right on the Kennebec. It starts at 6 o'clock. The band is going to be Tricky Britches. They're a great band, high energy, a little rock, little country, little rockabilly.
And they put their britches on one leg at a time.
That's tricky stuff.
One would hope so, and that they put both legs on.
Yes.
But as a way of thank you, we've invited all of the departments that came to help Gardiner, invited the firefighters and their families. We're going to be hosting a free barbecue for all of those firefighters and their families.
Fantastic.
Thanks to Gardiner Main Street for organizing it, Lisa Libertori from Lisa's Legit Burritos, and a big thank you to the Gardiner Rotary and other businesses that are making this all possible through donations of time and food.
Now, can folks like you and me stop by and salute the Gardiner Fire Department?
Well, the mayor definitely can go.
Well, the mayor can go, yeah.
I
probably have a few words to say.
I believe I'm allowed to go. But if you show up, don't put a fire hat on thinking you're going to get free food.
No.
There will be a barbecue that people can buy food from after the firefighters are served, and all of that money will go to the Gardiner Fire Relief Fund.
Beautiful.
We have been so fortunate. Our community has suffered 2 significant fires in the last 6 months. I was here talking about the one
not too long ago
on Harrison Avenue, on Highland Avenue, that
Apartment
displaced
building,
about 33 people. And it was hard asking people for the second time in 6 months to dip into their pocketbooks, their wallets, and their hearts to try to support people who had been displaced or businesses that had been affected. And I am proud and happy to say that the city of Gardiner and the surrounding community stepped up to the plate. We've raised almost $25,000.
Oh, that's fantastic.
This fire, we have put people in homes. Nobody is homeless. Nobody is living with relatives. Everybody has a new place to live. And in this time, we're also supporting businesses.
Yeah.
Gardiner, Gerard's, which
People's income.
had been in Gardiner for 50 years. It was the first time they had closed. And in one of the sadder stories, we had just did a ribbon cutting on July 11th for Touch of Grey Tattoo and Art Studio.
Oh, right.
And they lost everything 5 days later.
Oh.
But we're able, because of some nice donations from the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce and others saying help business, that we're directing some money to those businesses to get them back.
Oh, that's good. They'll help them get back on their feet. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, how devastating!
And we're also looking, and we're going to use some of those resources to look at the buildings and see what we can do. We cannot have a big hole downtown, and we have to gather information to figure out the best way to rebuild in an historic style, so that it looks like the downtown Gardiner that
that's good.
Come to know and love.
Yeah, you've got to do that. Yeah, that's
and the ability is there.
The ability is there. There are some challenges, but with challenges come opportunity.
Yeah.
The concert's from 6 till 7:30.
Okay.
And I would also encourage people, if they know of other firefighters, let them know.
Yeah, absolutely. If they were involved in that, definitely let them know so they can come and enjoy that.
And we are still asking for donations. Donations can be made to the Kennebec, to the United Way of the Kennebec Valley at Commercial Street. Just put Gardiner Fire Relief Fund. And then 100% of that money goes to the fund. There's no administrative cost. And also you can drop off checks at Gardiner City Hall. And there's no amount that's too small.
Yeah,
And there's no amount that's too large.
Every couple of bucks? Well,
This is too much. Take it back.
Right.
I said nobody ever.
but it's really been heartwarming to see how people come together in a time of need.
Yeah, absolutely. I always say Mainers are the best when it comes to times like this. Without a doubt, they are the best. They step forward right away. I mean, somebody's got $1 in their pocket, they'll give it to you.
We had someone drop off $2, and it's a person I know who struggles on the street.
Probably has $2.
But he wanted to do something as well. You know, I've said often that Gardiner's a small city. We're a little under 6,000 people, but we're a small city with a very big heart.
There you go.
And that heart is on display here.
That's fantastic. Okay, Thursday night it's coming up.
Thursday night, 6 o'clock.
Right at the waterfront.
It's the 13th. It's the most beautiful place on the Kennebec to watch a concert.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. You guys did a fantastic job fixing that place up. That's true. All right, the mayor and the fire chief from Gardiner, and you'll see them Thursday night. Stop by and say hi. And, of course, hey, shake the hand of a firefighter.
Yeah,
say thanks, for doing such a great job and saving the downtown, basically, really.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. And have a great night on Thursday. Let's raise lots of money for that.